As Russian troops withdrew from key cities like Kyiv this week, the world saw what they left behind: dead bodies everywhere. The bodies of Ukrainian citizens, many tied up and shot execution style.
Anna Montemore has a report and a warning. There are some graphic images in her report.
Chilling silence, abandoned tanks, and mass destruction. We live in a time where technology is serving in a way it never has before. Viral videos, photos, and live broadcasts exposing the devastation that Russia has done to Ukraine every day. The roads out of the capital are littered with remains of war, Russian tanks and weapons blown up by Ukrainian troops, buildings reduced to rubble, and bodies everywhere. Journalists continue to recover disturbing sights and are witnessing the growing brutality and injustice. Most recently, the bombing of Bucha, a suburb near Kyiv that has been taken over by Russians for the past 5 weeks. Russian troops have retreated, and the survivors are coming out of hiding. Faced with destruction and discovering executions that look remarkably similar to those from World War II, Richard Engel, an award-winning journalist for NBC News, has been in Ukraine reporting these horrific sights, meeting a woman who even buried her husband after the recent invasion.
The soldiers grabbed Irina's husband, Oleg, and took him out in front of the house.
They make him take his sweater off, then they put him on his knees and shot him in the head. I went on the street and blood was still pumping from his head. I started to shout, "Kill me too, because I have only one husband."
She thinks they killed him to scare others in Bucha into submission.
Journalists are hearing other stories as well. James Longman, a foreign correspondent for ABC News, came upon a town where the mayor had been shot execution style for refusing to cooperate with the Russians.
And authorities have brought us to what looks like the grave, the hastily dug grave of what they say is the family of the local mayor here. They didn't agree to cooperate with the Russians, they say, so they were executed. I'm looking now, I'm not going to turn the camera around, but I am looking now at the bodies of 4 people partially submerged in the sand.
This is not the only mayor being targeted. 11 Ukrainian mayors have been held captive by Russia, one being killed in custody. President Zelensky, after touring Bucha, addressed the Security Council of the UN, basically condemning them for their inaction.
This is genocide. The elimination of the whole nation and the people.
Russia has claimed these attacks have not happened, but the broadcast of mass destruction and devastation speak for itself. I'm Anna Montemore for Chapman News.